You might be wondering, is the Ultra offer worth it? And now that we have ultimate units and squad busters, the answer is yes. By my calculations, if you went and tried to get the 10,000 babies you need to get a unit to the ultimate tier, you're probably spending $600 to $700 if you're doing it from here or the star chests. But this is 1,000 babies for about $35. And I can show you everything that's in here, but that's pretty darn good. And if you're wondering, is the Goblin even worth it though? The answer is, I think so. And there's a couple situations where that's true, but I'll show you gameplay later in the video. For now, I'm gonna go buy all this up. We're gonna open up the star chest. We'll see what we get from that as well. And if you want your daily dose of dopamine hits from opening star chests, consider subscribing to the channel. I make daily videos about squad busters, and my pledge to you is every time I make a video, until I get all my units to ultimate, I'm gonna open a gosh blessed star chest. So drop in the video, get your daily dopamine hit, and consider entering code Chisgule in the shop. I'm now a super creator, which is really exciting, and you can enter my code, which supports my channel. So thank you for your support, and let's get to spending, baby. Here we go, the Ultra offer. I already claimed the common chest, but $3 for 50 goblins. We're doing it. Okay, 50 baby goblins are in. That means we get a rare chest. Let's see what we get. Dynamite, not exciting. Chest doubler, free, baby. I didn't pay for these. This part is free. All right, $7, 150 goblins. Let's do it. Okay, 150 gobos are in. That gives me more chest tickets. That gives me more triplers. Then we get coins. And now it's $10 for 300 gobos, which we're gonna do. All right, there it is, 300 gobos. Gets me a rare chest, which, that just turns into stars, which is definitely a rip. Would much rather get the babies for a relevant unit, because then those upgrade too, and I get stars for that. Bit of a yikes again here on the max. GG's, coins is good. And then the final $14. Let's smash this off and be on our way. All right, there it is, 500 babies. We get 3 chest quadruplers. We get a common chest. Hey, it's gobos, that's good. A rare chest. And Pam, okay. And then finally an epic chest. Pam is a bit of a rip here. Give me queen, please. Oh, which is good, I'll take it. So with all of that done, now we go and we do our upgrades over here. We'll upgrade our witch. Very nice. We'll upgrade our dynamite. Must have been from gameplay, right? Unless I just got one. Pfft, that's how much attention I was paying to that. And 1,009 goblin babies. Well, let's smash the button and get those stars, baby. Here we go. Actually, kind of satisfying, not gonna lie. Oh my goodness. Yes. Power. Infinite power. Okay, well, maybe not infinite. We're out. Oh, wow. And then we do these upgrades over here. Okay, and there is my ultimate gobbo. I'm now 4 out of 10. Hey, that ain't so bad. But here's the exciting part. You're here for the dopamine hit, Chisgule. 1,505 star tokens. So 3 hits on this chest. Come on, baby. Come on. Give me the good stuff. No, that's a 3-star. GG's. And it's blue. It's a goblin. I mean, all right, that's fine. Let's do it again. Here we go, baby. Come on. No, that's a 3-star. GG's. Ult. All right. Come on, baby. No whammies. The odds are not in my favor. That ain't good. All right. Your daily dopamine hit with Chisgule Gaming. There it is. Barbarian. I mean, Barb is pretty good. Let's go to some gameplay here with the Goblin because, well, there's several cases where the Goblin's actually very powerful. All right, game 1 is a Unicron attacks with a fusion star, and I said, you know what? Send it, baby. We take the Gobbo. And the thing about the Goblin, which is so good on this particular game mod, is that if you rush middle or not, which I'm not currently, squatting up fast and then getting into the fray is crucial. You almost could argue going for a second goblin, but that's a little crazy. So I squat up multiple times here. We take the whiz, which seems good. I've got a hog, which is amazing. A little bit of loot left behind, which is tragic. But I do have 2 wizards going here. We grab this little spot of loot, and I go for the Barb Fusion instead of building a trader. I think at this point, that's fine. I have so much squad diversity. Swing around, pick up some loot, miss a little bit of stuff here, but feeling good about the quantity of boots that I have. Throw the log, because it makes room for the healing spell. Drop the bomb, pop the healing spell. Little bit suboptimal the way I did that, but whatever. We fuse on that barb, and I should squat up here, which we do. Get hit with the Megatron tank. Not exactly optimal. We take out the battle bots, and yeah, we're looking really good here on this start. 3rd place so far. Leave a few gems behind, but we'll get plenty more. And I am building a trader. I see the kaiju here is almost busted, so we cook that thing. I drop the bomb and the furnace in. He does have me shrunk, though. My wizard is in there, but I do escape with my life, which is kind of nice. And wait a minute. Bust a guy with my screen not even up. It was blocked by the draft choice, and I still busted him. That looked a little dicey, so I back off. Yoshi's getting a little cooked. Decide to squat up here. Trader Fusion seems like the right play, and I did lose a wizard and all of that at some point. GG. I do have a bow, and a part of what I love about this Megatron game mode, which you've heard me say over and over, is that all the units are bad are now good. Okay? So bow is good here. Goblin is good here. It is freaking awesome. I go for another hog. I feel like the medic would have been also very, very, very legit. And once you start busting the Megatron tanks, like, you just start getting so much velocity on spells. I really like Wizard in this. Wizard was already good, but he's goated here. At this point, I re-roll, which I think was fair, and I take an Optimus Prime, which is really nice. Swinging on down back toward the middle. I'm in 2nd place, so I am not winning currently. And that was a title I think I had, but now gone. Grab a spot of loot, and I should chase down, yeah, Unicron here. And I should... Ooh, there's the wizard combo. So we have the Ice Wiz and the regular wizard. A very powerful combo. And from here, I mean, I could move in on Unicron. I don't know which one I fused there. Was it... Oh, well, it doesn't even matter. We're in. I have moved in at this point. I'm popping all my spells. The goal is to get a ton of spells from busting these things. I get a cannon. I should throw that thing down. I'm trying to do this fight on top of the chests so that I can keep squatting up every time it's available. And importantly, I don't want other people to be getting that chest. I'm back down to 2nd place, back up to 1st place. Rage up here. Take out the Megatron tank. Unicron's right in front of me. Fuse on the whiz. Rage up again. 2 logs in hand. Throw the log. Nobody's there. I could log this guy. I'd throw the log. Don't know if it connects. Actually, yeah, okay. I ended up getting some of that loot from the boss. That's kind of nice. Log at Unicron. I should just, yep, go right past him. Ooh, BK. Let's take out Unicron, baby. Seconds left in the match. Unicron's down. Get a bunch of keys from that. Don't really even need them. We are just chilling here. Grab an Optimus Prime. Push a fight even though I don't need to. Yeah, Goblin Fusion start. Not even running middle, by the way. Just Goblin Fusion, and then went for value. Of course, a more classic situation for the value of the Goblin is going to be Doppelgangers. So, if you didn't believe me that, you know, hey, Chisgule, I know you're saying Goblin is good for Unicron attacks, but when that's gone, is he still going to be good? Well, there is still Doppelgangers, where getting the extra coins from the fusion would be insane. So we're just swinging around, squatting up a bunch, getting a bunch of coins. I actually regret this choice that I'm making right now to fight the guards. The guards are not worth here. So we swing, and I decide, you know, this is not the right thing. We go for the Goblin. The thing to do in Doppelgangers is to just grab chests and squat up, squat up, squat up, squat up. And that's especially true when there is a Goblin option, because you can get all those coins, baby. And then with those coins, then you can be getting chests. And I in a perfect world, I'd be somewhere more central, but the central areas are contentious. And I'm feeling the pressure now of, like, not being on the leaderboard. 7th is very alarming for leaderboard position. And I know that as I squat up, it won't be a problem, right? But, like, It's a problem until it's not. So I'm in 8th. The leaderboard position is only getting worse. I'm getting anxious. I'm sort of more central. Now I'm in actually dead last. So I'm feeling like I need to move in on this Unicron area a little bit more. Decide to squat up instead, though, and I go for more coins with the goblins. Because at the end of the day, my goal here is to squat up so much that I can do this. I am hitting every other shot. I do the AoE volley with the archers. That is gross. But this is just tip of the iceberg, okay? Now I can switch to Optimus Prime. Handle it, right? Like, what are you going to do? That guy's got 4 fused units in his squad. I have more than that. I can't even see how many I have. Penny is obviously a nice take here. Unfortunately, you only get like 1 map. Although it would be kind of broken if you got more than 1. But to that end, I pick up the Jesse and I just start throwing these turrets everywhere. Those are really crazy. Move in on this player a little bit. And hey, wait a minute. Because my shots ricochet with the Jesse, we're cooking this guy. Greg's other axe. Look, I feel bad busting this guy because naming yourself Greg's other axe here is like the most badass name I maybe have ever seen in Squad Busters. Here I have a minor heart attack because that guy rolled up on me with BKs. I thought I was 100% dead. I wasn't. Switch to the hog for a little bit of mobility here. We squat up again. I'm chilling on coins. Get these Jesse turrets and just move them in. And there's so many that, like, yeah, people can roll up into the turrets, but it is a problematic number of turrets to just sort of walk into. I want to push through Unicron, but I can't. Sort of trapped in that corridor. I switched to the Prime. The BK would have been better, and now I BK. Now, if you notice, the Unicron is in the air. So I'm raging up, but I can't actually kill Unicron right now, which sucks. So a little bit awkward. I need Unicron to land, and I think that's about to happen. So I switch back to the BK, rage up like crazy, and we go for this thing. This victory brought to you by a Goblin Star. So feeling pretty good about that. The only thing I wish I'd done differently there is maybe go a little bit further up to collect all the loot that was in the vines there. And I think that's something a lot of people aren't doing, is there's a lot of free loot that lives in those vines. But whatever, I go to get a couple of these penny maps, get rewarded with one of them, but GG's, still like almost 2.5 times the score of the next highest player. Goblin start, everybody. Now we go to Unicron attacks with gift critters, baby. Here it is. So the center gets smashed. I take a goblin off rip. I love this goblin opener. I start hitting the box and I'm like, why, bro? You're about to get another unit anyways. Get that first. So I grab that. Goes a little bit faster to take out the box. And I'm going one way, baby, and that's toward the middle. Second archer is pretty cool, but not what I wanted. I actually wanted to go for a fuse on the gobbo here. I run through the middle, realize I don't see a lot of coins sitting around, so I better get some real fast before this gets dicey. Take out a couple of these boxes, grab a few more coins. It's time to squat up yet again. And, you know, look, when you rush the middle for this game mod, you take the best thing you can from each chest. That's the way to run this. We grab a few of those coins. That guy's got a fused goblin, so I'm actually backing off from him because I know I'm not ready to take fights here and lose units. I get one gobbo, which is nice. Still is like much later than I'd like for fusing on this goblin. And it's awkward, but it is what it is, and I have no regrets about the goblin pick. Looking around for value here, Unicron is dropping just a ton of loot, so we grab that, throw the bomb. I have a rage spell. I could rage up here. Looks like I'm gonna, try to squat up. I get caught. Oh, that was almost a catastrophe. There's a lot of danger associated with being anywhere near Unicron. You can get caught, and it just is what it is. And I think the danger, even though I often will have some units from my squad busted, is worth it. Now here I reroll because I'm like, bro, I need to fuse already. So I get the fusion on the goblin, which is going to afford me like 1 or 2 more squad ups, which is huge. And this position is now fairly precarious. Like, my squad is not insane. I'm in the middle. It's dangerous. We take a bandit for scoreboard. And I think it's worth in this game mod, especially on a Lava World map, because there's just so much here. 25 coins in hand. Squatting up brings me back down to 40. And, that guy's invis, but see him well enough to take a few shots there. And I go for the fusion, which is maybe a little sus. I don't like being shrunk there, so I just walk away from that fight. I hate to walk away from a fight where there was maybe some value to be had, but it is what it is. I throw the bomb down to the south. I've got a wizard, so I get another bomb. Boom! Bust a few units. Boom! Pop a few more units. GG's, right? So I avoided fighting that guy and got super rewarded, taking him on the backswing. Go for the fusion on the Wiz here, which I think makes sense. Wiz is kind of vulnerable. And it's time to do something more meaningful, except there's just so much to fight here. I go for a bandit. Questionable choice, because I'm already in first. But my objective at this point is to kind of like push that leaderboard position. Bad use of the log there. That guy kind of walked out of where that was going. Get the rage spell. Good rage up on that guy, but feels a little unsafe. Really need to squat up here. There it is. Jesse's a fine pick. To get that thing, I'm going to need at a spell slot. GG. Turret goes down, and not a lot of time left in the match here. Final stretch, but I am in first. The real issue is staying healthy. That guy looks kind of scary. I don't know if he actually is, but I catch one of his units there, 2 of his units, and I'm very worried about his retaliating. So I'm playing kind of cautious. We grab the queen, but actually miss the Expo spell back on top of that thing. There's the Expo spell in hand now. Throw down the Expo. Pressure this guy from behind. Pop a unit. I could get surrounded. Thank goodness the Invis guy goes the other way. Woo! Thank goodness for that. I'm cornered here, which is actually pretty bad. And that guy rolls up on me and busts a bunch of my units. This is a disaster. But here's the deal in this game mod, okay? Yes, it is risky being near Unicron, but I find the reward is often there. So we're playing for that first place spot here. Very aggressive on the Unicron. Seconds left in the match. Nothing to be found on the right. Loot on the left. Boom! Somebody got units popped because I'm in first place at the end. All right, final game, Unicron attacks. We open with the Gobbo, because that's the time. If you're going to Gobbo, it's got to be at the start. I don't even bother with the blue box, by the way. I mean, I could go for the blue box all the way back there, or I could go for the blue box in the direction I need to be going. So that's the plan. I actually just straight up leave behind the blue box. Now, that's not something I would normally advise, but we're talking about Unicron attacks, man. And that's what you do. That solo gob, or solo barb is so exposed. And that's, by the way, why I like the Goblin. Is because I 100%, no questions asked, have coins to squat up. Even if I get to the middle and there's literally nothing for me. I can at least squat up somewhere. And I move around Unicron here, collect a bunch of coins, bunch of gems. So I'm big chillin'. In fact, 10 coins for the squat up cost. I take the medic. 65 coins were in hand. Now 55. Now 40. Still a 10 coin squat up cost because I got a fusion. So I just need to keep squatting up, squatting up, squatting up. And that's the value and part of what the Goblin is getting for me here. So from here, we take out the battle bots. And I value squatting up so much, and I'm going for a bow, and I'm like, hey, yo, somebody left their blue box behind. That player knows what they're doing for this game mod. And boom, get another bow. So we get the fusion here, and my squad cost, look how low that is. Woo! 15 for a squad up. And I've got 3 fused units and an ultimate medic. I don't know what to take here, so I re-roll. Because I'm like, bro, I don't want to do another one of those units. I'm not looking to do another one of those. And it's time to take out some of these Megatron tanks. Now, there's a little bit of dancing required to do this, but because I have the bow, he's kind of perfect for this operation. I can basically get off a shot, move around while I wait for the attack cooldown, and then do it over and over again. And that's sort of the beauty of bow in this game mod. And I've said it like 100 times, but units that are normally bad are just so good here. Pop one of his units, bullying, using that rage spell to just cook. And I am trying to fuse on the Dyna. Don't know if I'll get it. Get a little trapped here with my barb. Oh, that's awkward. This is one of those risk-reward situations where, like, yeah, if you're around the Unicron, you risk this. I think the risk is worth. I could have been punished. Going first. And I'm in first by a lot, actually. And I realized that, and I'm like, okay, I can take a beat here, squat up, and move in. And look at this. This guy could surround me, but he doesn't. Instead, he's going through. Big mistake. I move in, double back, bust one of his units. Boom. And he starts to cook that bow. I'm out of turbo. If he had chased me, I was actually in trouble there. So I go for the fusion on the medic to try to keep the squad healthy. Ultimate medic. I'll be making a video about that at some point. But for now, really wanted to make this Gobbo video because he's pretty legit in this context. I've got the rage spell, pop it prematurely. Seem to have that problem here. Fuse on the Dyna is a little sus, but I don't hate it. I mean, losing gems is one of the biggest risks in this particular game mod because the unit's unfused. So the biggest risk for me for that is actually, it's the Barb. That thing is a huge liability as a one-off in my squad. And I realize I'm at 174. The closest one is at 117. Bro, we just get out of here. Let's just chill. I think I can just cruise control into a first place finish here. We get the Leon so I can go invis. I've got healing. But, I mean, I could go and cruise into an easy first, or I could try to take a fight. Bust a few units from the squad. And... First place it is. Oh, cooking! Wow. All right, there it is. GG's. If you enjoyed the vid, throw a like on here. Consider subscribing. Hopefully your star chests are more lucky than mine are. But consider entering code Chisgule if you are spending on some star chests. And also, I think that ultimate offer is worth it. But your thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe for your daily dopamine hit of star chests. And until next time, well, actually, check the cards over here. This is my Unicron attacks video. I keep talking about it because, like, you want to get more wins in this game mod? This video is what you got to watch. And also my Optimus Prime vid is pretty legit. Check that one out too.